Photo sessions are a wonderful way to capture the miracle of birth. But no one knows how a newborn will react to being turned into a model. For example, this poor mother received a not very pleasant gift when she pressed herself too close to the child's mouth. I hope she has already digested this day. These parents decided to hold their child together for a cute photo, but the child clearly had other plans. At that age, if you really want to pee, then you just pee. He is very accurate. One October morning in 2004, Gina Brown was minding her own business and then decided to check on her children Ethan and Emily and saw a complete house. One was holding a jar of peanut butter and spreading it all over her brother, and the video went viral and even spawned a couple of remixes. When the policeman called the neighbor and said, "Hurry up, my children are everywhere here, but my wife is not there," the woman was very scared. But when she came to the neighbor, she saw that the children had simply created a giant bubble bath. After that, their dad would definitely allow them to sit on the phone. Children love creativity and can use whatever they want for this. Imagine how scared the parents were when they walked into the girl's room and saw her cutting money for a collage. Fortunately, these 100 yuan banknotes are equal to about $14. But judging by the photo, this lover of scissors left her parents without $300. There is a saying, silence is golden. If you don't have a child, then silence is very suspicious. One mother learned this herself when she realized that her 2-year-old daughter was very quiet while she was feeding her youngest child. Following the tracks left on the floor into the living room, she saw her daughter covered in white paint from head to toe. A bucket of paint stood right behind her. The girl was, of course, quickly washed, but her poor parents still had to scrub the floor for a long time. Children show their love in their own way, and a sweet message like this is both a pleasant and not a pleasant surprise. Of course, it's good that the child is learning to write correctly, but probably the hood of his beloved dad is not the best place for this. And although they also drew Santa, I have a feeling that he will end up on the list of naughty children. It seems that children like everything that can create chaos, and this guy's parents now definitely won't leave a jar of cream nearby unattended. He clearly decided that a flat TV screen was the ideal canvas for his masterpiece. Or perhaps he just didn't like the series. I think this will be difficult to clean. Sometimes children get dirty themselves with anything, although getting dirty is putting it mildly. A simple and quick shower will definitely not help this girl. Perhaps this is a good reason to properly clean the bathroom. They say that now children spend little time outside, and it seems that's why. But this boy was so tired that he fell asleep right in the process, and he was caught. Apparently, eating an entire jar of jam causes the opposite effect of a sugar rush, because he literally passed out. But this photo looks like a scene from a horror movie. This baby can be called Picasso, and it seems that after creating a fragrant masterpiece, he was left completely devastated. This photo will definitely need to be shown at his wedding. Revenge is a cold dish. Many things need to be kept away from children, and an electric razor is definitely one of them. In May 1919, one mother was horrified when her son Teddy got carried away with his haircut, cutting off his own hair and then his sister's hair. In the end, Teddy's head had to be shaved bald. Children love animals very much, but I'm not sure that this boy's parents will believe that it was the dog who painted the wall. Everything is clear from the dog's face, but judging by its fur, the boy painted more on the dog itself and not on the wall. This is not the only dog that turned into a picture. Just look at this submissive dog who doesn't even move while her boy draws on her. She even has blue glasses. Or look at this Dalmatian who looks his best. It's amazing how many things one child can do. Children cannot deny their guilt after being caught red-handed, especially if they are painted in different colors. This girl was clearly drawing all night. It's surprising that the crib next to her looks more or less clean. Her brother is lucky. Children often overestimate their capabilities. This girl decided that she could already use an adult toilet, but she didn't expect to find herself in such a situation. It's actually impressive that she managed to get halfway inside, but apparently she really needs help. But this boy clearly couldn't restrain himself and decided to check the toilet right in the store. One customer in the store was very surprised. When he heard that the child was calling his dad, he looked up and saw it. It turns out that letting children out of sight, even for a second, is very dangerous, because they can climb anywhere. It's very easy to underestimate the ingenuity of a small child. This crafty girl decided to show her mom how smart she is and got a little carried away with shopping on Amazon. A 6-year-old girl was allowed to order a Barbie for her birthday, but when a large van arrived, her mother quickly realized the mistake. $350 worth of toys were unloaded one after another, but they were quickly returned, and the girl had to be punished for it. Children need to gradually become more responsible, but sometimes their parents probably regret that they didn't do everything themselves. This is exactly what happened to a woman who asked her daughters to feed the dog. In the end, she saw this, and the poor dog ate and lay next to her. The love of a brother and sister is a wonderful sight, but I'm not sure that this girl will fondly remember this photo shoot with her newborn brother. I wonder how quickly that sweet smile disappeared. In the hands of children, any object is in danger, so it is better to keep especially valuable things away from them. One father realized this too late when he saw his laptop and discovered that something was wrong with it. Another child simply took and colored his parents' laptop. Meet a 2-year-old boy who cut banknotes for $1,060. His parents saved up for tickets, for football, but suddenly the cash disappeared. In the end, they found the money in the shredder. They had to contact the bank to replace it with them. This photo was taken a minute before the disaster, because this phone had no chance of surviving. The boy apparently does not repent at all. It looks like a hostage situation. When you become a parent, you can immediately say goodbye to your personal life, because children will follow you everywhere. Mother shared this photo to show how difficult it is for her to be alone. Her little son looked into her toilet. It happens that the noise and running around of children is terribly annoying, and early in the morning is the time when you want to sleep. I don't think Dad even noticed it. Babies have several activities, ruining diapers, screaming and crying. The parent of one child was so amazed by the screams that they bought a sound level meter. It showed 109.7 decibels. This is slightly louder than a bike, mower, and bumper. Going to public places with children is another task. Any little thing can ruin everything. Just look at the girl who already regrets that the bottle is big. Water spilled on her during the flight. A quiet dinner is a whole achievement for parents and children. But going to a restaurant is a new level. Imagine how awkward it became for the parents because she was not impressed with the dinner. Most children try to decorate the house in their own way, and sometimes they succeed. Like these children, they decided to create a winter clearing in the house and filled everything with fluff. The girl hardly regrets anything. Curiosity is the main trait of a child. This baby decided to walk straight on fresh concrete. His mother's reaction is simply priceless. If you don't keep an eye on the children, you never know what they are doing and what they are taking. The boy ruined the family picnic because he was running around with a knife in his hand. If you are not a parent, then this photo will terrify you. But if you have a child, then I think you will not see anything worse. But it seems to me that this mother did not expect such a shower when she put on her glasses for a walk.